Assalamu alaikum. Today we will discuss about the types of the subjective poetry. Today we will discuss about the monk epic. When we talk about the monk epic poetry is a genre of the poetry that satirized serious epic poetry. It ridicules this genre of the poetry and monks heroic subjects and themes to address the accused of other genre pieces, and monk epic poetry does not thus directly adheres to the convention of the serious epic poetry, and it takes the freedom to make its the point and observation mockingly. The subject of such a poem as have has already been indicated is a terrible and unimportant style. The treatment of the matter is heroic or epic, uh, and such treatment of the naturally hilarious laughter. The rap of the log is final and a final example of the monk epic style. Pope Genocide, monk epic is serious and satirical poems. This is the detail of the monk epic and types of the subjective poetry. And when we talk about the another type of the subjective poetry, ode. When we talk about the ode is another type of the subjective poetry. Ode derived from the Greek word "aidein," which means to chant or sing. It is Solomon in its tone and the subject matter, and is usually used with the elaborate stanzas. It is performed in the subject and the dignified in the style and expressing an emotions. However, the tone is often formal. Silent feature is it's the unformed and material feature. But poets generally do not directly or strictly follow this rule. They use a highly elevated them. It is often addressed to a person or an observation or an abstraction. The Greek poet Pandro was the originator of this form. Like odes, ode is the founder of the this genre. His odes was choral songs instead to be the sung or danced at the public occasion, such as the celebrating a victory in the Olympic Games. Keats' odes are also very famous in the English literature. After that we discuss about the ideals. Ideal is the type of the subjective poetry, and the word ideal has been derived from the Greek meaning word title form. We can say that the ideals means a little form of the pictures. An ideal poem is a short poem that create a story and paint a picture of everyday life. Thus, it describes the picturesque sense or incident. Hence, ideal refers to the poem to parts of the poems that deals with the ideal state of calm, the happiness and alignment. Etc. It makes things that at first sense seems simple, much more critical, and thus the type of the form is great because it helps the poet and the reader to appreciate the small things in life. Tennyson Ideals of the King is a famous name in the records of the and we can say that the Tennyson earned the great name in the field of ideals poems. So these are the major three types of the subgenre of the poetry and kinds of the poetry or types of the poetry. I hope you understand it.